probability? Is the chance of something taking place or happening? Is there any other way? What do you think is probability? Because in everyday life, sometimes you might say, you might use the word probability. Do you know what it really means? Okay. First thing, as I said, probability is a branch of mathematics. That's number one. Number two, probability is just the likelihood or the chance that something is going to happen. Okay. Now, in probability, that's something. Okay. That's something. When you say something, this is an everyday word. Okay. Can I have your attention, please? The word something is an everyday word which we use. Now, probability has got its own terminology. Okay? Now, in probability, this something here, we call it an event. It's not an event like a wedding or something like that. No. It's an event. An event is just any possible outcome. Okay? So, in probability, the likelihood that an event is going to take place, okay, is called probability. Okay? Now, there are two types of probability actually. Okay, we have got what's called theoretical probability, which I'll talk about just now, and relative frequency. Okay, so you just need to know that probability is the likelihood that an event is going to take place. Okay? Then, what's an event? An event is just any possible outcome. Okay? Any possible outcome of an experiment, we can call it an event. Like, for example, if I take out a coin and I toss the coin, there are two possible outcomes. I can either get a head or I can get a tail. Okay? If I've got a dice, if I roll a dice, right, there are six possible outcomes. I can get a 1, I can get a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. Okay? So, an outcome of an experiment is called an event in probability. Right? So, you can copy this down. Then, when we are dealing with probability, we also have another word which is called sample space. Okay? Now, a sample space refers to the total of all the possible outcomes. Like, for example, if I have got a coin, okay, the total number of outcomes is what? 2. That 2, we call it the sample space. And it is denoted by the capital letter S. You are going to encounter that a lot. You are going to hear me talking about the sample space a lot. So, the total number of all the possible outcomes is called the sample space. And it is denoted by a capital letter S. Okay? Sample space. Right? Then, obviously, your event refers to all the possible outcomes or any possible outcome. Right?